Hey guys, welcome back to Sword of Mana. It's been a few days since I've recorded, mostly because I had the flu and still do kind of have the flu. But so it might be, you know, a little bit patchy at first, my ability to play this game, even though it's pretty easy, but you know, might be a little patchy at first, so bear with me and we'll see how this goes. So we're back, and as you can see, we're back with Elena. Even though I said I was going to switch to Duke, and that's because I realized following the recording last time that there's still a couple of things that I want to show in Menos and its whereabouts before I switch back to Duke. Now, first place I want to show is this place. Now, as you can see, there's two treasure chests in here. One you can only get during the day, this one, and another one you can only get at night, which I'll try to remember to show with Duke. But the main reason why I came in here is to talk to Kralov, who's going to tell us the next step in the Barbecue Newt side quest. Yes, it is. Oh, I guess Luke's father's been here. Yeah, kind of does. There's only 5 houses in this place. How do all the people, you know, do they all live in the same? That'd be kind of weird. There's only like a couple beds here too, so how do they all live here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Jad is a big enough place, you know. I guess he would be able to find work there. So that's the only thing I really wanted to show in Menos with Elena. So now, what I want to do is I want to go down here. Sweet music to my ears! I'll probably be using this as my intro music for a little while, at least until we get out of the Jad area, simply because I just love this track, guys. I'm sorry, I just really do. So now the other thing I wanted to show with Elena is I wanted to show off the upgrades that I'm going to make for her, since I didn't make the upgrades earlier. As you can see, still kind of shaking off the flu. I'm meted up pretty highly right now, pretty heavily, on echinacea, acetaminophen, amoxicillin, and Robitussin DM, so I'm probably at the best I'm going to feel right now. Hopefully sounds good, but if not, then this is the best you're going to get for right now. So the upgrades I want to make with Elena, let's see. The only weapon really that I want to upgrade with her is the staff. Now, let me just see here. We could upgrade with Baobab Wood, but I don't really think that's necessary right now, because we're going to be getting some better stuff anyway pretty soon for it. So for now, since I'm not really worried about using her for physical attack, I'm more worried about using her for magical attack. I'm going to upgrade the staff to the animal bone, so she has a bone staff. So now that's done. I'm striking off my notes as I go here, so there's going to be little pauses in the video because of this. Next we're going to move to the armor. And as you can see, there's helm and all that stuff, but Elena's armor is primarily the light armor stuff, like I said before. So we're going to forge for her, we're going to have the hats forged for her. And what am I going to upgrade the hat with? Salt and Silk. Yeah, it makes sense as an upgrade. I mean, it reduces my elemental defense, but it also gives me no poison, which means that's going to be pretty useful. And she already has pretty high mind anyway. So the elemental defense drop of 1 isn't going to make too much difference, while the physical defense ups in all categories will make a fair bit of difference. So we'll take care of that one. That's a hat upgrade. The next one she's gonna get is not for the hat, is not for quite a while, but not too much to worry about. Let's see here. Now we move on to her robe. And for this, I'm going to use Baobab Wood, because as you can see, that's just a really good upgrade for her robe there. So we're going to use that, and we're going to forge a Baobab robe. How you make a robe out of wood, I don't know, but whatever. As I said in the James Bond Let's Play, it's a game. I shouldn't really be questioning. And moving on, we're going to take care of the sandals. Now we're going to give it some topple cotton because while we have the upgrade that I could use in our inventory right now, I don't believe that I would have that upgrade normally if I didn't, if I hadn't gotten the drop. I think I got it from a drop from something, so and that would be the baobab wood. That's a good upgrade there for it. So for now, we're going to use topple cotton for the no speed down effect, which actually, come to think of it, will be a little bit more useful than the baobab wood, because the baobab wood doesn't give that upgrade. So, and no speed down will be useful for an upcoming area. And finally we move on to the gloves, and for the gloves I want to use some Menos bronze, because as I said, she's already got high enough mind that it's not going to matter. And so I want to increase her physical defense as much as possible. So the bronze gloves will do that for her. Now, obviously I've already got all of this laid out for myself from the test play, so if it seems like these upgrades aren't doing a whole bunch for Elena, well, not to worry. I'm trying to make this game a little bit more difficult for myself, because if I got a lot of really good upgrades out of this, then I probably wouldn't be making this game a little bit more difficult for myself. So now what I want to do is, off-screen with Elena, I want to go through the prickly desert, which is the area we're in right here. Let me go outside first. I want to go through the prickly desert because we're going to go through it in a second anyway with Duke when I switch back to him, because I've done everything on the screen that I want to do with Elena now. So I'm going to go through the prickly desert and get to the next point that I want Elena to be at. Along the way, I'm going to grind her up to level 27. I believe she's at 24 right now, so that's a fair bit of grinding, but that's also because of the fact that, well, I didn't do a whole lot of grinding with her on the airship because I wanted to get that part done, and the enemies didn't take too much damage from magic. So, if you're looking for a better reason than that to grind at this point, well, I'll just give you this, the Vega side quest where you're getting the glittering equipment for him so that he can become a soldier. He returns in Wendell and he asks you for the glittering armor, and the Rebellions, which I said are already good enough for grinding, will drop this glittering armor fairly rarely, but I mean they're common enough anyway during the day. So you'll want to grind up on them so that you can get the glittering armor, and you can also get Elena up to par on her levels, as I'm doing right now. If you haven't been, if you've been following along and haven't really been grinding too much. So I'm gonna go and take care of getting Elena all up to par on levels. I'm gonna go back to the Menos outskirts to probably do my grinding, because I missed a treasure chest up there in, I think, episode 34, which I will show with Duke, because I'm probably going to go and do the glittering side quest with Duke anyway. So I'm going to take care of all that, and I'll meet you back in Menos Village, probably at night with Duke. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back with Duke now. So, and it's nighttime here in Menos Village, and I've already taken care of the whole Star Tropic syndrome thing that we would normally have to deal with if you were playing as the hero after you woke up in Amanda's cottage. You would have to talk to pretty much everybody in town that isn't a side quest character. So you'd have to talk to them, but since I already took care of that, there's nothing really more to do. So let's talk to some people anyway. Well, I don't need to be chicken. I'm over-leveled for this part of the game anyway. And this is the kid that would have told you, oh, Amanda went to Jad, so that's where he is. This lady, well, she's not really giving us news, is she, considering this happened to Duke? So let's check out some of the houses. We'll start with the inn. What does this say? Nothing. Great. Let's check out the inn first and see what everybody else has to say. So, and as usual, there are Popoy's notes to be gotten in the town both at night and during the day. So I'll be back. I think there's only some side quests that I can access during the day as well, so I'll probably, have to switch the time off screen a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I kind of told people about that earlier. And yeah, there are enemies that are more vulnerable to certain kinds of weapons depending on which enemy it is. And if you use the Popoy's Notebook, you can figure out their weakness. Although that's after you've fought them, but better than nothing. Huh. Altar of Time. Oh. I wonder if that has anything to do with Vandal. Yeah, it's probably nothing. Who's this sitting in the corner over here? Toma! The name's Duke. I'm an adventurer. Yeah, you probably haven't. I mean, I did just fall out of the sky. How to do? Oh. Well, why will you be dead soon? You're gonna tell me because you're not gonna be like all the rest of the people in this game who don't tell me these things. Well, then why don't you just sleep here? I mean, you heal all wounds and HP and MP is restored when you sleep in an inn. Toma, come on, man. There is that one thing, though. That one thing I forgot to take care of. You sure? Because it's never too late, as long as you're, alive. Oh, so he's a criminal. You'll get no sympathy from me anymore, sir. Not really. Huh. Didn't we hear something about a black mask? Well, I don't know if I talked to the guy that talked about the black mask back in Wendell. I think I did. But that was pretty long ago anyway, so. It was the Dudbear's treasure, huh? You think it cursed you? Oh yeah, that's the best way to wipe the slate clean. Ask someone else to do the job for you. Well, it is a side quest, so I guess so. Well, I know where they are, so. But I'm probably not taking it to them because the guy in Wendell will give me a better reward for giving him the black mask than the Dudbears will. But we'll find that out later.